There are a few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect clear afternoon. Heck, you can see all the way to Mount Rainier in the distance here at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, for the Seahawks and Packers, the two winningest teams in the NFC during the decade that just wrapped up. And during that decade, Seattle 2 Super Bowl wins. The Packers had 1. And these two, of course, they met in the playoffs a season ago as well. And it was the Packers behind 2 touchdowns each from Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, who beat the Seahawks 28-23. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he connects with Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. At the 43-yard line. Penny, a 1st down carry. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The star at nearby UW, Kevin King, on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, this from 46. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Love. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Tackle made at the
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
It's second and
On play action. Love to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Packers.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Packer first down.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 3, Packers nothing.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Love now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
This time with Love. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Carson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Carson, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Operating from the gun, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
It's second and inches at the 47-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Penny, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
The 44-yard line.
Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Check 42. Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go. You tighten up. Hey, Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Squish, double.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
First and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there,
Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Preston Smith on
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. This is Carson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
ball carrier. Zadarius Smith on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Hello.
Hi, one question.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
She's still responsible for the bill. She would just be a direct pay. We need a letter from her parents saying she's responsible for the heat. She still has to pay.
She lives with them, though.
They're in the home.
The Packer
If they're in
offense
the
ready
home,
to get their next
yeah,
drive
yeah,
underway.
then yeah.
And with the way this
They
offense
would
has
need that
played thus
drive.
far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty
Or
grateful
have
to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you
Yeah, you
totally
still have
because
to
they've
send
done
them
all
for it.
nothing offensively in this
They
game.
you have to
Yet
add,
they still
you have to
find
add the
themselves in a
parents on.
position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking
Because
for
they-
that first touchdown here.
Yeah,
in
you
the
don't have the
third
information. You
quarter.
have
All
to
they so
call
far,
that
the field
because
goal.
they're all
And
one
it drops
household, so
down
they have to be
incomplete.
included on the line. You
Thought
have
he
to
might
drive,
have had it.
and if you
Instead,
have,
second down.
but most likely they're going to be ineligible. But yeah, we still got to go through the whole dance. Yeah, and then she don't provide it. Yep, and then make sure the clock starts.
Okay.
All right, sorry.
Yeah. I figured I was just hoping you'd tell me.
Right? Nah. Listen, hey, if I wouldn't have been the Lahib soup a year ago, I would have said yeah. But we got so many kickback that I was like, yeah.
All right, thanks.
All right, no problem. Bye-bye.
To throw again. Love. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Alton Robinson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Love looking to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, but they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Returnable for Lockett. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Penny, the ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
It's going to be a long day.
And they'll run it again with Penny. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go double count right here. Double count.
From the gun, Wilson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now Wilson on 1st down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Seahawks 10, Packers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
You. Check out.
Operating from the gun, Love. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimous St. Brown, but it'll be second down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion.
Oh, shit.
This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Love. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Flush to his right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Barkley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
The ball carrier.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
The ball carrier.
What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jordan Love, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Seahawks 10, Packers 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice to the encore. If you know, you know.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run it with Carson. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play. First down.
6-yard line.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A gain of 3, second down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
26 mark.
From the gun, Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout.
A gain of 2.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Wilson.
Oh.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there. First down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go to Barkley again. The 20. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 16-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
31 yards. First down, Packers.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They go screen with Dillon. Not much there, only a yard.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
For Devontae Adams. Incomplete. It's
on my brown bag?
3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Check my brown bag. It was left in the bathroom. I probably put it, but I don't remember seeing it.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he's got it.
Oh,
It's
my
caught
goodness.
for a
Fuck
touchdown.
out of here.
And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for Green Bay, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Things said online I don't know or pay a lot of attention to. AB said things said online I don't know or pay a lot of attention to.
I'll be right there. Take care of yourself, man. Right?
Jay, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't think you just agree that we don't know what happens down the road. And then you give it time.
Deal.
Lucy did a piece on insurance scams. She interviewed me, we stayed in touch. I was helping her file Chapter 11.
What's a PI attorney know about filing for bankruptcy?
Lucy couldn't afford the basic $2,000 fee at a typical bankruptcy firm. I was doing it as a friend.
How did she pay you?
Not how you're implying. Believe me, they were broke. I felt sorry for her. Stopped by a few times, helped her fill out the paperwork.
Always when her husband was out.
She didn't want him to know about the bankruptcy. They'd sold off everything of value. They were trying to get out from under that. You think that's for people?
Talking quiet, that's for true. Smoking quarters. Seems her younger brother Jordan is. Someone got a last name? It's been holed up in his room since he heard the news. When he met you the police want to talk.
Hey, Mr. Reese.
Got caught drinking 2 weeks ago. He's been grounded ever since. He even took his car keys. Hey, we're looking for Jordan Penn. He's alive. We're hoping, but with every minute the chances decrease.
We know you were over there a lot. How well do you know him?
He's a good kid. Looked up to me. I mean, sometimes he what? Tell him. You gotta understand. Shelby hated being home. Her parents were always fighting. Shelby and me, we had this spot we used to go to, this foreclosed house a couple blocks from yours to get away. Jordan followed us in there a few times.
Give us the address.
My time when I have none left. Sir, please. Listen, all right, let's back it up.